Let's start with the Hungarian aspect. The good news is that since yesterday, the Prime Minister speaks. He likes to speak, and he can speak, but since yesterday he is speaking about EU presidency of Hungary in a very positive way. It was not the case before. He was able to speak 1 hour instructing the Hungarian ambassadors by the end of August without pronouncing one single time the context of Hungarian EU presidency. In October, Barroso came to Hungary. He went down to the wonderful city of Pécs, which is the cultural capital of Europe now. And then the Hungarian Prime Minister, well, commented some of the statements of Barroso. It was a first opening. Yesterday, from Brussels, he sent a very encouraging message to Hungary in speaking in detail about the incoming Hungarian presidency. He revealed some layers of his thinking, stating that this seems to be something more just like a bureaucratic coordination. There are very interesting challenges. We knew it before, but now he has understood the importance of the EU presidency. This is good news for me. Of course, I can understand on the personal side some disincentives for politicians. I liked very much the pictures of Péter, especially the last rather confused pictures with bombs. This is this impression you get in Brussels in these days. But believe me, there have been some very important disincentives for two people, mainly in national governments, concerning the assuming an EU presidency, Prime Minister and Foreign Minister. And I can testify two big blows I got personally in my time of a minister. First, it happened roughly 1 year ago when we were kindly asked not to attend any more meetings of the European Council. So we were just guided out from the, not physically, but symbolically, from the big room where we used to sit side by side with the prime ministers, constituting what is called the European Summit meeting, the European Council. So they said, you are too many, foreign ministers should leave the room. It was not a good impression for us. Then the second one, especially for the country in the chair of the presidency, that the foreign minister is not needed anymore to chair the Foreign Affairs Council, the #1 council, the original, the real one. But that is a new permanent person. Yes, we wanted it because we wanted to strengthen the EU with 2 new positions, a permanent president for the European Council and a high representative for foreign and security policy. Now we have got it. We have got it, and with those 2 functions, we have created new problems. For me, the various interrelations on the top of the EU are even more complicated than the last pictures of Péter. I would add, as an additional element to that picture, the rotating presidency as well. For me, there are 6 players now. European Council, Ministerial Council, rotating presidency, Commission, High Representative, and the European Parliament. Believe me, these are real actors, all of them. Of course, you can create 2 categories. One is attached to the member states and the other one to the Union. Council, European Council, and rotating presidency are deeply rooted in the member states because they are consisting of elected government members. At the same time, they have some union dimensions because Van Rompuy is not a member state politician. He's a Brussels attached new something and very active. At the same time, those who know the Council Secretariat, there are some grey eminence. Just look at Pierre de Boissieu. People hardly know him, but he's there and he's pulling strings and he's arranging a lot of things. He's attached to the Council, but he's another Brussels-based institution himself. He grew big behind Solana when Solana was called being the secretary and the general secretary of the council, together with his foreign policy job. Then Pierre de Boissieu was doing the real job behind him. Okay, at the same time, if you take those institutions which are real European institutions, like the Commission, the Parliament, and I would add Cathy Ashton to that category as well, they have some member state roots, mainly the Commission. Now with the new structure of one commissioner per member state, they are very much listening behind to their countries of origin, because most of them are, as they come from those countries, they would like to return to those countries, so they never forget about, as they say, the country I know the best.